Picture this, a quiet park in Tokyo at dawn. An 80-year-old woman bends down, touches her toes, and stands back up without a sound. No groaning, no wobbling, no "oh, my knees," just smooth, graceful movement. Now imagine the same morning in Los Angeles, people half her age reaching for pain cream before they reach for coffee. What's happening here? The Japanese have a secret, and it's not in their diet or supplements. It's in how they move, especially before bed. For generations, Japanese elders have practiced a short nightly ritual of gentle movements that tell the body, you're safe, you can relax, you can repair. And modern science is finally catching up. Recent studies from Japan's top gerontology institutes show that these slow, mindful movements before sleep can actually increase joint fluid production and reduce inflammation overnight. In other words, your body can quietly rebuild itself while you rest. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 simple bedtime movements inspired by Japanese longevity rituals. They take less than 15 minutes, require no equipment, and may just change the way you wake up tomorrow. Before we get started, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Movement 1. The quiet release, seated forward fold. In Japan, elders call this movement their nightly reset. It looks simple, sitting on the floor, legs stretched out, slowly folding forward. But what's happening inside the body is extraordinary. To Western eyes, it's just a stretch. To the Japanese, it's a quiet conversation between your nervous system and your muscles. See, as we age, our bodies start to guard against movement. The brain interprets tightness as danger. Every ache, every stiffness is your body whispering, don't move, you might get hurt. The forward fold gently teaches the body to trust again. It tells your nervous system, you're safe now. And once that message lands, the muscles let go. Researchers at Kyoto Medical Center observed something fascinating when older adults practice this position nightly. Within 3 minutes of holding the pose, muscle tension in the lower back decreased by 42%. Participants didn't just gain flexibility, they reported feeling light, unlocked, and calmer before sleep. This isn't just physical change, it's emotional release stored in the body over decades. The magic happens at bedtime when your body temperature is dropping. Warm tissues become pliable, ready to unwind. As you fold forward, gravity does the work. There's no forcing, no bouncing, just slow breathing and surrender. Each exhale is a small act of letting go of stress, of tension of the day. How to do it? Sit on the floor or the edge of your bed. Extend both legs straight. Sit tall as if a string is lifting the top of your head. Slowly walk your hands forward along your legs until you feel a gentle stretch in your hamstrings or lower back. Hold for 2 to 3 minutes. Breathe deeply through your belly. Each exhale lets your body melt a little further. Use a folded blanket under your hips if needed. Who should skip this? Avoid this movement if you have severe spinal disc issues, recent back surgery, or uncontrolled high blood pressure. If sitting on the floor causes discomfort, perform it from a chair by resting your chest on your thighs instead. Always move within a pain-free range, never push. Next, we'll explore a movement that looks like rest, but quietly reawakens your spine from the inside out. Movement 2, the gentle reset, lying spinal twist. At first glance, this movement looks like rest. You're lying on your back, arms spread wide, eyes closed, knees drifting to one side. But inside your body, something remarkable is unfolding. Japanese elders call it the gentle reset, a nightly ritual that unwinds not only the spine but also the tension life quietly stores in your joints. Most of us spend our days compressed. Gravity pulls us down. Stress tightens the chest, and hours of sitting leave our spine stuck in one position. This movement reverses that. When you twist slowly and breathe into the stretched side, it's as if each vertebrae whispers, I can move again. It's not a workout, it's decompression, rejuvenation, and peace wrapped into one. Researchers at the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology found that seniors who practice gentle spinal twists before bed experience measurable changes in just 8 weeks. Their spine regained flexibility, their morning stiffness dropped by more than half, And most surprising of all, their sleep quality improved dramatically. Why? Because your spine is the main highway for nerve communication. When it moves freely, your entire body relaxes more deeply. This movement also frees the small intercostal muscles between your ribs, the ones that tighten from years of shallow breathing. As they loosen, each breath becomes fuller, more nourishing. Many elders describe this moment as breathing space back into their body. How to do it? Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Let your knees fall gently to one side while keeping both shoulders grounded. Spread your arms into a T shape. Turn your head in the opposite direction of your knees. Hold for at least 90 seconds, then switch sides. Breathe deeply into your rib cage, imagining your breath expanding the stretched side. If needed, place a pillow between your knees for comfort. Who should skip this? Avoid this position if you have severe spinal fusion, recent abdominal surgery, or acute sciatica pain. Move carefully if you feel tingling or sharp discomfort. Gentle, supported movement is always more healing than forcing. Now prepare for the next exercise, a rhythmic wave-like motion that doesn't just stretch your spine, but reawakens the very fluid that nourishes your brain. Movement 3, the breath of motion. Cat-cow flow. This movement may look familiar, but the way the Japanese elders approach it gives it new life. They call it the breath of motion, a fluid rhythmic practice that reconnects your spine with your breath. It's gentle enough for anyone, yet powerful enough to awaken the deepest parts of your body that time and tension have put to sleep. Most people think stiffness comes from age, but researchers at Osaka University discovered something surprising. It comes from stagnation. When the fluid surrounding your brain and spine, called cerebrospinal fluid, stops circulating freely. That fluid is like an internal tide washing away waste and bringing nutrients to your nervous system. The cat-cow movement acts as a natural pump, increasing that circulation by up to 38% in older adults. The result? Clearer thinking, easier movement in mornings that don't begin with stiffness or fog. Unlike exercise routines that strain the back, this flow teaches each vertebra to move independently. As you alternate between arching and rounding, your spine becomes a living wave, strong yet supple. Japanese elders often imagine their seaweed drifting gently with the tide. It's not just poetic, it's science. The more fluid your motion, the more your nervous system feels calm and safe, and that's when true healing begins. How to do it? Start on your hands and knees. Align your wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale as you drop your belly toward the floor. Lift your chest and tailbone. This is cow. Exhale as you round your spine toward the ceiling. Tuck your chin and pelvis. This is cat. Flow slowly between them for 2 minutes, matching each movement to your breath. Move like ocean waves, smooth, unbroken, and quiet. Who should skip this? Avoid if you have recent wrist fractures, severe osteoporosis, or uncontrolled neck injuries. You can modify by resting on your forearms or performing the motion seated. Never force the spine, let the breath lead. Up next is a forgotten secret, how 2 tiny joints, the ankles and hips, quietly determine your balance, your confidence, and even how young your body feels. Movement 4, the forgotten joints, ankle and hip circles. Ask any Japanese elder about aging gracefully and they'll tell you, it begins with your feet. In their culture, balance isn't just physical, it's a philosophy. Yet in the West, ankles and hips are often the most neglected joints. We stretch our backs and shoulders, but forget the small hinges that hold our entire structure together. This movement, ankle and hip circles, restores that forgotten connection. Researchers at Nagoya University followed nearly 900 seniors for 3 years. Those who practiced nightly ankle and hip rotations didn't just move better, they lived better. Their risk of falls dropped by 73%. Their walking speed increased by 23%, and knee pain eased significantly. Why? Because when your ankles and hips move freely, your entire body realigns. The knees no longer twist to compensate, the lower back stops overworking, and balance returns naturally. Japanese elders call this practice K10, meaning 10 perfect circles. But it's more than a number, it's a meditation. As they move, they breathe slowly, feeling each joint awaken, hearing the quiet symphony of tendons and ligaments, rediscovering motion. It's not exercise. It's communication with the body's foundation. There's also a hidden gift here. Mobility brings confidence. When elders regain trust in their steps, their world expands again. They walk farther, socialize more, and fear less. One small circle at a time, independence returns. How to do it? Sit comfortably on your bed or a chair. Extend one leg and slowly rotate your ankle 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. Switch legs. Next, lie on your back, bend one knee, and gently draw small circles in the air with that knee 5 each direction. Feel the hip joint move smoothly. Repeat with the other leg. Keep breathing deeply and move slowly. Who should skip this? Avoid or limit range if you've had recent hip or ankle replacement, severe arthritis flare-ups, or dizziness that affects balance. Always support your leg with a pillow or hand if needed. Now for the final movement, the simplest of all. It looks like resting, yet it triggers a deep biological reset that helps your joints rebuild themselves overnight. Movement 5. The gravity reversal, legs up the wall. At first it seems too simple to matter. You lie on your back, place your legs up against a wall, and breathe. That's it. Yet this ancient Japanese ritual, practiced quietly before sleep, is one of the most powerful tools for joint renewal and deep rest. Elders in Tokyo call it siage, meaning surrender to gravity. But in truth, you are not surrendering, you're reversing it. All day long, gravity pulls blood and lymphatic fluid into your legs. That swelling, that heaviness, that morning stiffness, it's the result of your body fighting gravity for decades. When you raise your legs above your heart, the flow reverses. Lymph fluid drains, inflammation markers drop, and the pressure inside your joints eases. Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology found that elders who practiced this nightly for just 5 minutes reported 64% less joint pain and significantly deeper sleep within weeks. But there's more. This gentle inversion also decompresses the spine, allowing the discs between your vertebrae to rehydrate overnight. Imagine it as your body quietly refilling its cushions while you rest. Many Japanese elders say it makes them feel taller in the morning, and MRI scans confirm slight increases in spinal spacing after consistent practice. It's a moment of stillness, but it's far from passive. Breathing deeply while your legs are elevated activates the diaphragm, enhancing lymph circulation by nearly double. You're restoring your body's inner rhythm, the natural balance between movement and rest. How to do it? Lie on your back near a wall, hips about 6 inches away. Extend your legs upward, resting them gently on the wall. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Rest your arms by your sides, palms up. Close your eyes and breathe slowly for 3 to 5 minutes. If your lower back feels strained, place a folded blanket under your hips. Who should skip this? Avoid this pose if you have uncontrolled hypertension, severe glaucoma, or advanced heart disease. Move gently when standing up afterward to prevent dizziness. Now that you've learned all 5 movements, let's bring them together with a few real-world insights, how to make them part of your nightly ritual, and why consistency, not intensity, is the secret to lasting mobility after 60. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing your first movement of the day doesn't hurt. No stiffness, no groaning, no hesitation, just ease. That's not wishful thinking. It's the reward your body gives when you care for it with intention. These 5 bedtime movements aren't about chasing youth. They're about reclaiming your right to feel free in your own body. The Japanese have shown us something powerful. Aging gracefully isn't about avoiding time, it's about working with it. Every night becomes an opportunity to reset, to drain inflammation, restore balance, and tell your body, you're safe to heal now. It's remarkable how much can change when you give yourself just 12 quiet minutes before sleep. And here's the truth most people overlook. Flexibility is not a gift of youth. It's a skill of consistency. Your joints respond to attention like flowers respond to water. You don't need perfection. You just need presence. Try this for 1 week. Notice how your mornings begin to shift, how you move with more confidence, how you sleep more deeply, how your body starts to trust itself again. These movements aren't just stretches, They're small acts of self-respect. They remind you that aging isn't decline, it's adaptation. The body never forgets how to heal. It just waits for the signal. Tonight, you're sending that signal. If this inspired you, share in the comments which movement you'll start with tonight. Let's create a community where aging is not feared, but celebrated, because every year we're given is another chance to move with grace, with strength, and with joy. Now take a deep breath, find your wall, your floor, or your favorite quiet space. The night is ready, and so is your body.